Imagine a small piece of fabric, a whisper of a clue, sitting in a police storage box for 46 years. That small, silent piece of material held the entire truth to a murder that terrified a city. This is the story of Carla Walker, and the forensic breakthrough that proved no time can truly erase a crime. February 10th, 1974. Carla Walker, just 17, was at the Wester Hills bowling alley with her boyfriend, Rodney. It was a normal night until a man appeared, dragged Carla from their car, and beat Rodney unconscious. Carla vanished. For days later, her body was found. The case went instantly cold, except for one critical, preserved detail. Only weeks into the investigation, police interviewed a man named Glen Samuel McCurley, who lived just miles away. He owned a handgun of the correct caliber, but provided an alibi that was, at the time, impossible to disprove. They took his name down, and he walked free. For decades, the case file sat frozen. Investigators knew they had microscopic evidence, bodily fluids, found on her clothing, but the technology of the 70s and 80s was simply inadequate to build a usable profile. Fast forward to the 2010s. Modern STR, short tandem repeat. DNA testing finally yielded a partial profile. They loaded it into the National CODIS database, checking known criminals and suspects. Nothing. The killer wasn't in the system. The case was cold again. But the detectives knew they had one last shot. This next move was radical. They made the critical decision. They would take the precious, finite sample and upload it to a public genetic genealogy database, sites like GeneMatch. The profile didn't need to match the killer. It just needed to match a distant cousin. Genealogists painstakingly built a family tree. Every branch was eliminated, until they were left with a very small pool of suspects in the Fort Worth area. And at the top of that small list, Glen Samuel McCurley, the man they questioned in 1974. Now, 46 years later, the police had a name and a massive advancement in science. They tracked McCurley, discreetly obtained a discard DNA sample from him, and compared it to the 1974 evidence. The result? A definitive match. The evidence hadn't disappeared. The world just needed 46 years to catch up to the clue. In 2021, Glen McCurley, then 77 years old, was convicted. His defense tried to argue the evidence was too old, but the forensic science, the single piece of evidence from 1974, was irrefutable. Justice, though delayed, had finally arrived. Carla Walker's case is a powerful testament to the tireless work of cold case detectives and the revolutionary precision of forensic genealogy. It sent a message to every unsolved killer. The past is no longer safe. That single, microscopic clue proved that the truth never truly goes away. Did this incredible breakthrough give you closure? Hit that subscribe button right now. Next time, we're diving into another case where the smallest trace evidence brought down a killer. Which case should I cover next?